how excited I am for Ultimate. It's only like a week away, and Eden is going to be so insanely good. I'm actually so unbelievably excited for it. Wait, what? Final Fantasy XIV got released for mobile? What does that mean? Wait, 14, like a cell phone? FF14 mobile? I need the evidence. What is this? Oh, they got a... Yep. Licensed by Square Enix and developed by Lightspeed Studios. Lightspeed? Don't they make PUBG Mobile? Oh, no. Okay. The game brings the vibrant world of the RZS to your mobile devices. In this reveal trailer, Yoshi P shows an exciting message to come by playing my 14 side working weeks. It's embark on every journey and discover areas like before. Right on your mobile devices. Click! What is this? Evidence.
新生ファイナルファンタジー14のスタートから11年、本当に長い期間、献身的な皆さんサポート、本当にいつもありがとうございます。ファイナルファンタジー14は次なる10年に向けてさらなる挑戦として今回モバイル版の開発を発表させていただきました。こちらはファイナルファンタジー14本体をモバイル用に完全アレンジしたモバイルデバイス用の最新 MMORPG です。アレンジとはいえですね、ストーリーやバトルコンテンツなどその再現には、ものすごい情熱と品質、それらを追求してライトスピードスタジオの皆さんが献身的に開発をしてくださっています。すでにファイナルファンタジー14をプレイしている皆さんも、そしてこれからファイナルファンタジー14の物語に触れてくださる皆さんも、ぜひぜひ今後の展開にご期待ください。ファイナルファンタジー14プロデューサー兼ディレクターの吉田でした。それではトレーラーどうぞ。
Okay, so it's... Wait, so it's not like a... It's not the current game put in like the mobile version? Oh, so... Yeah, because he said that current players can enjoy it via mobile, but it's not... So my account is going to be separate from the mobile version. Okay. Let's check out the trailer. Let's do what this looks like. Let me see. Because it sounds like it's going to be different. Ooh. Wow. This is kind of like a lot, actually. Like, the nostalgia's coming back, though. I love that. Wait, they have a... in-game store stuff. Or the online store stuff. Is there gacha in this? Okay, wait. I just want to make it very clear that, like, I pump a lot of a lot of money into 14. Having, like, 10 characters is a lot, so bear with me. But like, because that Makote had the Eastern Lady Togi. I've bought that like 4 times, so like take with it what you will. But ideally, I wonder if you have to pay. Like, how do they fund this game? Is it subscription based? Is it going to be like in-game stuff? Is there like a, what is it, like an ultra rare version of an outfit and like equipment and that sort of thing? That'd be kind of fascinating, actually. Oh my god, they did the performance with the bard in Limsa. Ah. And there's mount flying. Ooh. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming that it's only 2.0, but... Oh, there's gonna be like festival events and whatnot too, maybe? What? Ooh. Wait, there's if we're talking about Titan, there's like 8 players. Yo, they have 8-player trials? Realistically. What are what are the chances that we get like an ultimate in the mobile version? That'd be kind of hard, actually. Wow, I can't believe that this is like a real thing.
There. It's me. Pray return to the waking sands at your earliest convenience.
What? Wait, they like voice lines. Okay, wait. So, wow, that is like nostalgic, like wow. So, and you can pre-register. It seems like to me that they're just recreating. Oh, I love the art. Like the background art for this is fire. It seems to me that they're just recreating the story mode. So it's kind of hard to know for sure how much of like the main game is being translated into the mobile game, you know? I feel like the mobile game is designed to be played for the intention of the story, but I feel like there's also like an 8-player content. So there might be like trials, like extremes and that sort of thing. I didn't see anything outside of like what would be like the universe of like 2.0 world, as well as like raids. So it's only like 2.0 story, 2.0 jobs, and I'm assuming that there's gonna be like there's gonna be like a rotation and an opener. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if we can do some more digging and find out more information about what this thing is. Dude, the website looks incredible actually. I love this. So in its 11th year of service, FF14 is not slowing down. The game continues to see enduring popularity as a growing player base, numerous media accolades, and over 200 awards won, including game. Wait, hello. Hold on. Um. Oh wait. Okay. I mean, I got it. Let's see. What else is there? We lived Grand Tail confront the primal. Confront the primals. Okay. What move is that? That arrow move. That doesn't look like Venom Bite. Um. Okay. Interesting. Can I go to the Oh, there's gonna be monsters for the award thing. Okay, that's fair too. Okay. In its 11th year, winning all the awards, supervision under supervision of Yoshi P. Okay. So yeah, Lightspeed Studios, they're known for making PUBG Mobile, which I know universally is like it's huge. So we'll kind of see how that plays into account. In 14 Mobile, you're beckoned by the Mother Crystal Canine Light to the world of Highland. He the Mother Crystal and journey into epic story challenges the way and every heart-wrenching moment. Optimized controls for mobile devices, enabling you to experience dynamic and intense combat from the palm of your hand. Immerse yourself in stunning visuals and audios as skills and boss effects dazzle, culminating in a glorious finale with a limit break. Love that. Choose from a myriad of playable races, which are jobs. Switch jobs in a single tap. Yep. Okay. Army systems. Okay. There's fishing, triple try, chocobo racing. Oh wow. Okay. Graphically, it looks like an actual mobile game, which is cool. So I kind of like that actually. And then there's another outfit there too. Social community, relax, welcoming community aspects of the original game, and allowing you to enjoy social interactions the way you want to. Okay. Okay, interesting so far. All right, we're at the Famitsu website. Let's see. On their YouTube channel, the experienced FF14 players discuss the details of Final Fantasy XIV Mobile based on the official trailer and interview with Square Enix producer and director Yoshida. They discuss topics such as payment methods and game content. Please be sure to watch the summary information. Okay, cool. Okay, I went through the actual video to showcase if there's any information, but it's all in Japanese, so like that was tough. However, here we are back on Twitter. So they revealed a few more details regarding the 14 mobile game. Apparently, it's free to play and has no gacha. So I guess the question is like, how do you even cover a game like this and like monetize off of it? You know what I mean? A lot of Square Enix games, both past and recent, have always incorporated like this gotcha system where you like, throw like 20 bucks or like a currency in game to like loot for stuff, and then you get like gears, weapons, whatever, and then you can utilize it to make your character as powerful as possible to like one shot whatever boss you're going up against or whatever that it is. But apparently it has no gotcha. So if I had to make an assumption, it's probably going to have its own online store. We did see glamour or like pieces of gear that characters were wearing in game that are definitely from the online store in the main game. So I'm assuming it'll function in the same fashion as that, which is cool. But I guess I also wonder, like, what are they doing with a mobile game? It sounds like to me also that it's not going to be released globally right away. It might be like, released over there in the East and then slowly make its way over to the West. That's my assumption. Because in the actual video, Yoshi P did announce that players who are playing the main game like can experience the story and everything through the mobile version. So it sounds like that they're both separate. Like if realistically the main game and the mobile game were just the same, but the quality was like significantly reduced, I would have been like perfectly fine with that. It's just another way for people to like branch out and play the game, because recently we've enabled integration with Xbox, so now you can play it on like all modern consoles minus like Nintendo, but I'm sure Nintendo is next in the pipeline. So I figured mobile would be similar to that, but it sounds like it's an entirely different experience. So I'm not expecting to get like the full main game experience. I feel like it will be very catered mostly to the story, but it also sounds like that they're not really like backing away from all the content. So I think we will see like raids and extreme trials and that sort of thing. But I'm assuming they're going to try to work on it over the course of time when the release comes out. So I don't think we'll see Dawn Show right away with this, but we will see at least the 2.0 story. Shout out to Audrey. She's doing, her website has a thing. So regarding the story, the interview will, as of now, is covering the 2.0 story, but the story will continue to take part of the other two MCs. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's covering the 2.0 story. Okay, gotcha. For the gameplay, Yoshida mentioned using a virtual controller to move around. Seems like the skills for jobs will be reduced, but it's not exactly clear yet. Oh. So I kind of understand that. Because there's no way that they're going to have you tap and move and everything with the even if you have like a larger phone device, like even to cover the spacing, like you still need to be able to like tap buttons and move around in that thing. So I kind of expect them to reduce the content, but also I think that this lets them be kind of like experimental, because chances are, instead of like how in PvP in the main game that like you could have a combo but it's only on one button, I'm assuming they're going to incorporate that a bit, and they're probably going to just reduce some abilities that either are not in use or kind of like combine them. I can see that being a thing as well. But the fact that they're first starting off with 2.0 story, also I don't expect Square to like go minimalistic either on like on the mobile version from the main game. I think that they're still putting all their effort in the main game more so, because they're not working on this game. They've hired a company to do it, just to retell the story. So at least for me, the mobile game is experienced to maybe give you like that classic feel of like what 2.0 was like, if it holds true, because it sounds like they changed cutscenes as well. But I think also it's just a better way to like give exposure to people that are not able to play the main game or play a subscription, that you can like experience the story, which like there is a trial, but even people that don't have like a a PC or a PlayStation or an Xbox that can't experience the the story, at least now you can play it via mobile, which is pretty cool actually. It would be so funny if they at some point in time released like an ultimate, and I think that would be actually like one of the funniest things ever. Now there is one thing that I would like to keep in mind, and granted this is really cool. There's something that a lot of other mobile games do compared to the main game that companies kind of integrate, and I'm not like a big fan of it. I don't want to necessarily put other comparisons out there, but I think like DBD is one of the first games. So with Dead by Daylight, they also have their main game and their mobile. Their mobile game, they add a lot of more cool things in there, like when it comes to like outfits and like designs and gameplay stuff and modes and all that. And they never added any of that stuff in the main game. So people kind of wonder, like, hey, like that's kind of weird, right? So I mean, it's different because like it's an MMO versus like a horror action co-op versus game. But as long as like if they release content for the mobile game and it comes to the main game and vice versa, then like that's fine. But like if there's like like an outfit that you can only get in the mobile version and like it doesn't come to the main game like ever, then that's gonna kind of force a backlash. Because like I'm under the impression that when this comes out, I'm going to need to make an account that's separate from my main account and to experience this. And knowing how this works too, there's probably some kind of like, oh, if you play the mobile version, you connect your account to the main game, then like you'll get like a minion or a mount or something that you get as a result, and then it'll be like a, you know what I mean? So I mean, I don't know, but it's kind of hard to know for sure, but it's just so much like we have to figure out. But it's really interesting that they're making a mobile version. Also, I'm sure people are like annoyed that like the Rothgars and Vieras don't have hats, but they made a mobile game instead, kind of thing. Look, I understand that pain, you know, to a small degree. I'm sorry, but you know, business is business. So there's that. The other thing that needs to be put into mind as well is that okay, with Square Enix mobile games, I'm gonna say this very clearly. Every single one of them, minus what was it, Ever Crisis? Is that one the most recent one was Sephiroth? Like a lot of times their mobile games will start and then they just kind of finish, right? There's only I think currently 2 mobile games that are like functioning actively in the West, and it's Ever Crisis, it's War of the Visions, and it's like that 15 empire building game or whatever. So they've had a lot of other games that have like started and then they eventually come to an end. Very legendary examples is FFBE recently got end of service for the global version. The JP version still exists. So like, you know, the West players have to go play the Japan version to actually continue playing BE, but BE's universe is still continued. Final Fantasy Record Keeper is another example of a game where the game was doing very well for its start. It had like an 8-year run, and then they ended the service like a year ago, specifically the global version. And the JP version is still apparently thriving. Mobius was a mobile title that just they completely shut down worldwide. It wasn't advertised and marketed enough for like the game that it was. It was very good. It just wasn't marketed. And then I think just probably a business decision that they completely shut the game down. I do miss Mobius. Mobius was incredible. Then they made changes with like Kingdom Hearts, the Union Cross game, Dissidia Opera Omnia, another game that got like completely shut down. I don't know if that one is still working in Japan, but I know that it did get shut down over here in the West. So, and then I think people are already, you know, because of the inevitable downfall of mobile games, usually they have like a good shelf life depending on how good they are, but they eventually come to a close. So it's kind of hard to know if they'll do that with 14 mobile as well. But I mean, you know, people are going to probably put their time and effort into it, which would be really cool. I think this is more so like a way for them to just get exposure on people getting immersed in the mobile game, because I think realistically, if you play the mobile game and you're like, oh my God, there's a big main game, I got to play the main game, then it's going to at least push you to the idea of buying the main game. And then, you know, the game is thriving at what it's doing right now. So it's awesome, but also like got to be very mindful. So, and then, yeah, the current main mobile titles that are around are Ever Crisis, which they hit their 1-year anniversary recently, and the game is doing very well for a lot of cosmetic experimentation. Gameplay stuff is really cool. It's enhancing the 7 story like a lot, actually, probably in preparation for the inevitable remake 3, and then whatever other pieces of information they want to add to the universe. And then War of the Visions, which is like Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, Final Fantasy Tactics, right? That's also like a thriving game currently. Although I think it's also entering. It had like a little state of like a bump where it was unsure, but they added like a new system to it, and now people are really enjoying that system. So we'll see like how it plays out. And also, we recently actually collaborated with War Divisions with 14 to give us the Macherie and Montleonis glam outfits. So I think that might have been one of the. I don't think I would have ever made the connection that we would have gotten like a mobile game collaboration in the idea of getting a 14 mobile game period, but that's cool. At least what that told me was that we can collaborate with other companies to be able to get stuff in there, right? Because like 14 has collaborated with like Nier, 11, right? War of the Visions, another like but like that's like Final Fantasy stuff. So War of the Visions was the first one where they actually like kind of branched outside of the scope of just the 14 main series, and they went to like a sub series. And I'm even hoping that and then Nier Automata as well actually was like the real first one, but they kind of incorporated it, so it's kind of hard. So, anywho, I'm thinking that down the line they might start incorporating a lot of more collaborations with the online store because Masteri's outfit and Mon's outfit are going to be online store exclusive, so you have to buy them. Should they decide to do that with other video games, Street Fighter, Stellar Blade, King of Fighters, I don't know, like just Call of Duty, whatever that they want to collaborate with, if they're going to do anything like that, they're probably going to put it in the online store, which is fine. It just needs to be like explained that that's what the plan is, right? So, and it makes me wonder if this mobile game will have its own online store as well. It probably has to. Because again, it's not being run, it's under Yoshipi's supervision, but it's not being like made by Square. So like we'll see how it goes. Because usually like with mobile games, if it's not made by Square, then it is handled by another company. And I think every single one was handled by another company except for Mobius. But I genuinely don't remember that. I just kind of play the mobile game and we just kind of do what we do. So we'll see how it plays out. Honestly, though, this is really cool by concept. I'm very fascinated by it, and I'm really looking forward to learn more information about this. But hey, we got Final Fantasy XIV mobile of all things. It's going to be fascinating. I'm looking forward to seeing like how it is. If I could find a way to play this on my PC and have them both up at the same time, that's going to be so awesome, actually. I'd be so 100% down for that. So I'm really looking forward to learning more information about this. And so fingers crossed we can actually, find out together. So thank you for watching and tuning in. Yeah, we'll find out more information on 14 Mobile as it comes to us. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.